The Valley is on the move, and here's what I'm saying. If you live here or you're thinking of moving out this way, stick around. The question I get asked most often about Snoqualmie is the Ridge or downtown, which is better? Well, why don't you be the judge? The Ridge has a lot to offer. It has newer homes. It is an engineered community that has miles of trails and 30 parks of various sizes. It has our grocery store, our library, wonderful restaurants, and not to mention lots of lovely neighbors. That said, it is the majority of where the population lives. About 85% of the people in Snoqualmie live on the ridge. And that means you have a tighter density. Homes are closer together, yards are smaller. But if you don't mind that, then you're fine because you have a lot of outdoor space to choose from, along with well maintained sidewalks and landscaping. That's all part of the fun HOA. There's also a world renowned golf course with the Boeing Classic being held there every year. Now let's talk about downtown. Downtown Snoqualmie, or historic Old Town Snoqualmie, is where I live. It's older, it's funkier, every house is a little different. We have crazy colors, we have chickens and goats and farm stands in the summer. We have the historic downtown train that, yes, I can hear it with the train whistle when it goes by on the weekends. That said, it only goes by on the weekends until 5 p.m., so it does not bother me. I think it's wonderful. I also love the fact that my neighbors aren't right next to me. I live on an acre that backs onto the creek, Kelsey Creek. That said, flooding is a real issue here. I am fortunate to not be in the flood zone, but plenty of people here are. As a matter of fact, this past year, we've had serious flooding, more so than when I ever lived out here. And I saw my neighbors kayaking down the street, which is incredible. Also, scary for flood insurance. The other side of that is nature. We have plenty of it. Bald eagles, elk, you name it. It is just gorgeous here. And that's the majority of where our traffic comes from is tourists that want to come out and see the things we get to see and take for granted every day. Or we're doing it ourselves because we pull over to watch the elk pass by. What else does downtown have? Well, we have restaurants. We have nightlife, although it doesn't stay out as late. I'd say on average things close here between 8 and 10 p.m., whereas up on the ridge you've got until about 10 or 11 on the weekends. We are equidistant to a grocery store, the one on the ridge or the grocery stores in North Bend, and we're only about 8 minutes from either one. Nothing is really that far away from here. We can walk to the high school, which is the only high school in the district, and it's also the newest high school in the state. It's incredible. Your kids would love going there. I want to go there. Yeah, so those are the main differences. I think we have trails everywhere, we have views everywhere, we have great neighbors everywhere. It just depends on what those things are you want for your individual property. Do you want more of a manicured space with sidewalks everywhere and making sure that there aren't maybe RVs or boats out on the street that you have to deal with all the time? Or do you want to have that RV or boat out on the street and an acre in your backyard so you don't need to walk to a park? It's up to you, and you should make that decision. If you would like to take a look at any of the homes here, I would be happy to show you. So, yeah, let me know what you decide. I am Rebecca Morrissey with Windermere Real Estate. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.